This is Becca. We rescued her over a week ago and sadly today she's going in for surgery. I'll explain everything that's going on. But we're starting off our day picking up dog poo. So we're gonna have to do breakfast a little bit differently this morning because of course Becca's going for surgery and she can't have breakfast. So I have taken Becca out on a walk whilst Ella feeds the rest of the dogs because we couldn't just have her around like whilst we got all the dogs food ready and fed them and then not fed her. Like we just feel so bad. So she's on a lone walk. Obviously it's only gonna be super short because she can't have breakfast this morning because of her surgery. Once Ella's fed the dogs, we're gonna bring her back to the house really quickly, let her say goodbye to the dogs, and then we'll take her to the vet to go in for surgery for the day. Oh, good girl, Becca. You're gonna be okay today, aren't you? She looks great after a spa day yesterday though, don't you? Good girl. Come on then. Let's go on one very short final walk before you're in the vets for the day. Okay, Becca is back. We're not gonna take her harness off her. She's gonna say one last goodbye to the dogs. Oh, this makes me so sad. Before she then goes to the vet, we're gonna take her for surgery. What makes me even more sad is that obviously after the surgery, she's not gonna be able to play like this for a while. So we are right next to the vets. We're just seeing if Becca needs a wee or anything before she goes in. In your own time, Becca. Good girl. Oh, look at that tail. What's she doing with her
so tired. Guys, this is great. You've checked me in now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Becca, mate.
Good girl. Bye. Thank you. Even though we're only one dog down, it already feels so much quieter in here. There's Jockey and Moki, Ivy, Lola, and Kobe underneath there. Well, whilst Becca has her surgery and we wait to get a call from the vets to make sure everything is okay, Dilnaz, our professional dog behaviourist, is coming round to do some off-lead training with this one, who looks absolutely exhausted, bless her. And little Miss Ivy as well, who's currently hugging me. So we're working on Lola's long lead training today and we have come to a nice big open field with lots of distractions. And you could tell straight away this is already much harder for Lola.
We need to, yes, good girl, teach her to come away, okay? Rather than get fixated on dogs. We don't want her to fixate on any dogs.
Dilnaz then goes into techniques to help Lola when she's distracted like this.
So I'm gonna do a bit of eye contact, yes, because she's out of focus, right? Yes, there is no point starting any training if she's not focused on us.
Okay. Ella then gives it a try too.
Wait her out.
Yes.
Perfect.
And then we came along another distraction. Looks like our twin walking about 30 dogs, so let's see how Lola gets on now.
She's got lots of distractions, which is normal. This is real life for you here, right? So she's focusing on, yes, on the dogs getting in. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate, yes, my body and actually throw it in the direction of the dogs. So she looks at them and hopefully she'll turn around and choose me. Yes. And there it is.
Wow, clever girl.
Dilnaz is doing just some insane work with Lola. Like you can really see how quickly Lola is picking up what she wants her to do. I was pretty far away from her filming at this point, so we decided to test me calling Lola over.
Lola, come.
God, that's a very slow jog, Lola.
And then Lola had her ultimate distraction, a load of dog walkers and off-lead dogs. So how will her recall hold up?
This is your classic example of the 3Ds, right? Right behind you, there's a ton of dogs. Yeah, good girl. So she was distracted.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't, and she still came, she did come, she took a bit of processing time. So there's an off-lead dog behind you. Let's see, now we've got another one coming up behind you as well, JJ. So ideally we want to ask if it's okay for them to meet. If that dog's interested. Dog's not. Dog's assessed and gone, nope.
No, thank you. Well.
They were curious.
Yeah.
And then they went no. So this one is the most curious. He glanced again and then went nope. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Can we say thank you to Dilnaz in the comments? She's really helping set these dogs up for success for when they do eventually go to their forever home. Speaking of home, let's now go back to the house with all the dogs. So it's midday, all the dogs are chilling out. Don't know if it's just me. Oh, look at Ivy. And there's Jockey. Don't know if it's just me or they all seem a bit sad. Not having Becca here does feel, good boy, does feel just like strangely quiet. Like who would have thought having 5 dogs here, yes, hello Ivy, would feel quiet, but it does. So we're basically just waiting for the call from the vets for Becca to make sure everything went okay. We'll get into exactly what's happening with her later on in the video. Hello, Jockey girl. Oh, that's very brave. Good girl. So the entire reason we're doing this series is because we are trying to raise £30,000 for Happy Shelter. Happy Shelter is the charity that all of these dogs came from, barring Kobe and Moki. They're our dogs. And I'll tell you how you can donate later on in the video, but if you can't afford to donate, it's fine, we've got you. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh, Jockey's being so brave, good girl. Sorry, I had to pause here because this is like one of the first times she's ever just stayed here for pets. I don't want to look at her. I'm just going to continue talking and act like everything is normal. You can also follow us on Instagram. We'll be posting every single day on there. Oh my God, it's tickles. And you can also add us on Snapchat. Again, scan the QR code and that'll donate a penny. So that's 3 pennies that will get donated simply by clicking buttons. So it feels a bit strange today, to be honest. Feels like a bit of a down day. Obviously, we're kind of just waiting for Becca to come back from her surgery and all the dogs have just been like weirdly, really chilled out. By the way, if you are from the UK and are interested in adopting any of these lovely dogs, if I say so myself, then all of their links are in the description, but Kobe and Moki are not up for adoption, they're ours. Every other dog, they're up for adoption. We're now gonna go to Macedonia where we filmed with a whole bunch of dogs at Happy Shelter. We're actually gonna get you to meet 2 dogs today, well, kind of. We've got one dog, which is the first dog you're going to meet, who you've never met before, called Marky, an adorable little boy. And then we're actually gonna show you Jockey. So Jockey was actually like a last minute decision to foster. So when we were at the shelter, we filmed with her because we didn't know we were gonna be fostering her. And we thought it would just be really nice for you to be able to see Jockey's previous home. So we'll see you guys in Macedonia. This is Marky. He's a bit unsure of people.
Hello.
Ah. Hello. So Marky is, again, from a kill shelter. He's probably around 4 years old. He's absolutely massive. Hello. Marky. Marky, come here. Hello. The shelter that he was from, basically the people were taking all the donations. Oh, hello. They weren't looking after the dog. And it's sad because you can kind of see some of the markings and scratches that he's got on him. Oh, he wants pets forever.
Hello, my boy. Yeah, you.
So sadly, you can see some of the markings on him. And basically the shelter just weren't looking after them. The dogs were fighting for food, fighting for water. And so every donation helps dogs just like Marky. Happy Shelter were amazing enough to save this dog from that terrible, terrible shelter. And look at him. All he wants to do is, he just wants to be loved. And it's sad because clearly he hasn't been taken care of. He's getting well taken care of now. Come on. Oh, good boy. Oh, he like headbutts you. Good boy. Yeah, Marky. Hello. Oh. Yeah. Marky, come on. Hello, what's this? Okay, no collar for Marky then.
He's like,
Okay. Right, no collar for Marky. When we met Jockey, we were actually at the shelter the next day again, and I couldn't believe how much more confident she was. Oh, good
go.
Jockey is also from that horrible, horrible kill shelter. Go on, dogs, we're trying to do Jockey. And she can be really shy. She's a beautiful dog. she's a good girl. She can be really shy at first, but you can already see there, she's already willing to trust a bit more, which is great. So all donations help Happy Shelter rescue dogs just like Jockey. Oh, look at her.
Oh.
Because you can see just how loving and kind she is. Right, so we have Jockey, and we've been in the shelter for a few hours, and you can already see what a difference it is. She's already starting to come out her shell more. Good girl. Oh, we love Jockey. It's all going great. But then we got a call from the vets. Hello, how's Becca?
Hi, she's fine. We just finished. We took a few x-rays of her foot. Looking at her, the digit that is affected, where she's got the wound, the ulcer at the bottom. There is some extra bone growing around the bone over there, but the bone itself doesn't look like it's been dissolved or have any specific, problem in the bone itself. It's just the surrounding. Also, the other digit is a bit affected with some bony growth around it. So I took 2 biopsies from her foot, and then I think we wait until we know what's going on. I can see that she's got an old injury in that foot, and that can be all related. But just before, going into that direction, we want to rule out any other possibilities.
Okay, that makes sense.
At the moment, her leg is all bandaged. We will need to see her every 3 days to remove the bandage, have a look, make sure everything is healing well, and put another bandage on. Okay?
Okay.
I think she's putting a lot of pressure on that area, and that's why the wound is there. So hopefully with a lot of padding with the bandage, the wound will have a chance to heal. I think she will be ready probably around 4:30 to go home.
Yeah, that works fine with us.
See you then. And the results for the biopsy, it takes about a week to take the results back, so we'll need to be patient.
Okay. Okay, fine, thank you. Okay,
Bye.
Thank you so much for the call.
Great, we'll see you later.
Thank you, bye-bye. So it doesn't sound like great news. We're gonna go and pick Becca up and properly update you guys on what the situation is. Oh, oh, look at her bandage. She looks adorable. She looks out of it, she'd be sleeping a lot.
You look at the bones. So if you look at this bone, can you see that this is straight at the edges?
Yeah.
But when you look at this bone, look what happens here. So there's a bit extra bone here.
Do you think?
So there's some calcification there.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's walking good though. Well done, Becca. Oh, poor. It's making me so sad.
Right.
Come on then, Becca. Go on, dogs, out, out. Moki, calm down. Oh, look at her, poor. She's our little warrior. So, we've come back from the vet. We've just taken Becca out for the first time since we came back. I think Jockey is scared of her paws to come in. So we've had to put this plastic cover on her paw so that every time she comes outside, we can't get like her bandages wet, because they've done the biopsy test on her. They've taken some of her paws, so it's left like, I think, a couple of scabs.
Wounds.
A couple of wounds, sorry, yeah. It's left a couple of wounds. So she cannot get that wet. We also have to obviously put her on a lead every single time she is out, because she can't come running around. Come on, Becca. I've written down a list of sort of like everything that's happened with her, what the vet said, so that we can actually get everything correct to tell you guys. Yeah, they took a biopsy for her, and we are going to get the results back in a week. The biopsy apparently is basically just going to help give us like a better idea of if there's any infection or anything like that in her paw. We did luckily, last minute, look at Jockey, decide to do an x-ray of her paw, and we're really glad that we did, because when we checked the x-ray, you can see from this video here, she's got like extra bone growing. So where the cut was on her paw pad, there is swelling on that toe, and obviously you've seen from before, her paw is a lot bigger. Turns out it's actually just her toe that is like super swollen. And so basically we've got to wait for 1 week for the biopsy results to come back. Basically a long-term solution to her not being in pain will be to amputate the one toe that is causing her problems. We've got to take her back to the vets every 3 days to change the bandage, look at the stitches, and she's also got some antibiotics as well. The thing that kind of made us like really sad was like she was in pain. Every time she was stepping on that toe, like it hurt her. And so obviously it hasn't been fixed yet, but at least now we know what the problem is. So the painful part, this did end up coming to just under £1,000. As painful as that was, honestly, like that's probably one of the best £1,000 that we've ever spent, because it makes us really sad to think like she was in pain when she was walking. We've got some antibiotics for her, so hopefully she won't be in too much pain. But at least now we know exactly what the problem is. Hopefully there's no further complications with the biopsy. But this is probably the perfect time to tell you guys about the whole reason like we're doing this is because we're trying to raise £30,000 for Happy Shelter, which is the charity that all of these dogs came from. So if you would like to support us, then the best way to be able to do that will be donating to Happy Shelter. You can scan the QR code on screen, or there's a link in the description. And we're also going to check top donations. Sorry if I'm not as enthusiastic as normal. I feel like really sad for Becca. After this, we're just gonna get her to rest. We've also put all the dogs in the conservatory because obviously we don't want them playing, and Jockey's okay. Jockey's fine to be here. So I've just checked donations and we are at £14,500 raised, which is insane, like incredible. Thank you guys so much. Top donations are still Mikkel, Anonymous, Ashley and Philip. And we're just going to give a little shout out to some of the smaller guys as well. We did actually see this in a comment because, you know, every little helps, like it all accumulates. So we've got Rosalie with £9, we've got Adrian with £37, Joe with £5, Richard with £7. Like a massive thank you to even all of the small donations, like every little helps. So that does mean we are also really close to hitting our next goal, which is £15,000. Once that does happen, we're going to take a dog to the pet store and they're going to help us choose like toys and treats for all of the dogs here, which will be amazing. So if you guys can donate to help support us with Becca, even though funds do go to Happy Shelter, and also to be able to give all of these dogs an amazing life here, and of course go into their forever homes. Good girl, she is exhausted, bless her. So we're now going to take her inside so she can get some rest, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for another video.